All right, y'all. So I'm going to be doing Chris Webby's Raw Thoughts #3. So yeah, I had to see through the lyrics through my phone. So like I said, don't come at me because I'm gonna have to try my best to hear actual lyrics. So I'm gonna see what he got on this track of his. So I'm gonna get right on started.
Yeah. You should have just not said shit, bro. Why you gotta make me do this? This Muppet baby must be fucking crazy. Yo, what's the hating about? You're the last person on earth that should have my name in their mouth. Yeah, publicity is cool, but I'm not aiming for clout. This for the love of the game that I'm gonna be taking you out. See the utter disrespect that you've been showing to the game should not be tolerated. I mean, really, it's insane. First you shitting on a legend, now you bringing up my name. So fuck your bitch and the clique you claim this real rap. So I'ma have this lil clown wishing he never said shit to a dude who's about spitting. This emo transgender is about to be found missing. You look like Chelsea Clinton with Down syndrome. You're
All right, he said Chelsea Clinton. I'm gonna have to see who she is. Chelsea Clinton. Oh wow, she's the daughter of Bill Clinton, and she was a writer, and she's still around. Yeah, she's an American writer, and she's the daughter of Bill Clinton, the former president. Nah, I can see what he said. You look like Chelsea Clinton with Down syndrome. Wow, that's tough. That's hard. That's tough. Like, dang. I know this dude. This dude hates Bill Clinton's guts so bad. And don't get me wrong, I don't like Bill Clinton either. So, what they say, like daughter, like father, like daughter, right? So, they get around to it and continue on.
the kid at school who tested positive for lice. Hard to argue when I'm right. Fuck your comments and your likes. You ain't rocking any mics, fucking awkward little dyke. Cut your 15 minutes short with what I'm dropping on site. You were talking like you were the fucking man, Diego. But when I tweeted battle, you just ran, Diego. God damn, Diego. Thought you Cali cats were tough, but you just bury your fucking head in the sand, Diego. Damn. Cause once you realize you fuck with a sick spitter, you tuck your tail quick. Gave up and just quit Twitter. I was gonna let it go, but you went and ran that lip again. You forced my hand. You should never do that shit again. Cause listen, you are like a cancer to the game as a whole, I'm the answer. I'll make this little crybaby wet his pampers. I smell pussy. Is that you, Zendra? And it's clear to everyone on Twitter this shit's bothering you. Your whole argument is you're popping and that logic is true. But you've been here for like what? 8 or 9 months? I've been here for a decade, I'm like a father to you. I see you're having a moment, but a moment'll never last. But you're young, you don't get it, but I promise it'll pass. You ain't built to withstand the test of time. You're a fad, I'm a real MC with real rhymes. And I know that deep down the shit is eating you at night. You can't beat me on the mic, couldn't beat me in a fight. And since I don't have scribble scrabble tatted on my face, it's pretty safe to say I'm also beating you at life. How you think your face is gonna...
Oh, y'all. He mentioned someone named Zandra. I mean, I have to see if she's a real person. Oh, she is a real person. She's a musical artist. Oh, so she's a DJ, self-taught house DJ. Oh, oh, I'm gonna have to go back to that other part. What he said. Just gotta make sure I catch it.
but you're young, you don't get it, but I promise it'll pass. You ain't built to withstand the test of time. You're a fad, I'm a real MC with real rhymes, and I know that deep down the shit is eating you at night. You can't beat me on the mic, couldn't beat me in a fight. And since I don't have scribble scrabble tatted on my face, it's pretty safe to say I'm also beating you at life. How you think your face is gonna look in 20 years? Like shit, I just wanna make that fucking clear. When the world has forgotten you and your rap career, what you gonna do then, you little half a queer? Cause we all wanna see the sped lose. Zanny, listen, you're as likable as Ted Cruz, cameraman turned rapper. I'm a rapper who's always been a rapper, since you were sucking your mother's tit up and killing rappers. What is you doing? You look...
Dang. Yo, I like the fact that Chris has no fear. Like, he just, he's going at this woman like crazy. Like he said, he's a real MC. Don't get me wrong. Whenever I see these people that they claim to be artists, and what's the first thing they do is get on the internet and start like talking. Because I've heard some artists that can actually spit, but when I look at people that say musical artists, do they do music? I mean, DJing is part of music. I get that, but no, you got rhymes. But either way, oh yeah, Chris Webby, he never disappoints. That he's gonna say what the heck he's gonna say. He doesn't care if feelings get hurt. He doesn't care. And he say he's not gonna use his name for clout. Let me continue on. And he mentioned Ted Cruz too. Ted Cruz is a senator, cameraman turned rapper. I don't know if he's talking about that Ted Cruz, but if he is, then wow. I don't even think Ted Cruz even signifies a rapper. He's just another politician. Oh well. Hey, like I said, Chris Webby has no fear. He does not have no fear. Keep going.
Like a fucking Hot Topic store that evolved into a human abuser. He's already playing the victim because he's weak. Only bars he got are in his prescription. Why the fuck would you select me as an enemy? The whole team should have warned you not to mention me. Killing people on the mic is like my specialty. What the fuck did you think? That I would let it be? This little junkie's brain must be slowed down from drugs, with a bunch of yes men all around him, cuz I'll fucking end you. Zan's running out of luck. Every person on the web said your album sucks.
I know exactly who he's talking about. He's talking about that freaking cracked out, Xanax drug addicted young dude named Little Xan. The dude that literally said Tupac's album was trash. I'm like, man, who wants to hear a drug addicted artist like him? Because I guarantee a lot of them dudes that I ain't gonna. This is not a racist thing. A lot of them young white artists that be tatting up their faces are those guys lived a terrible like lifestyle. I mean, parents pretty much were like drug addicts. Wasn't around the guy their son or daughter. And when they get older, it's like the first thing they do is be involved in drugs, and it's sad. It's sad. I even did like a celebrity thought on Little Xan, and yeah, all I must say is, dudes like him, they need help. They do. And you keep this up, messing around with them pills, man, you're gonna be messed up for life. But yeah, man, who wants to listen to a drug addicted artist like him? Like saying Tupac's album is trash. Like, get the freak out of here. Get the freak out of here. And that's what I can't stand about artists, like especially young, upcoming artists that are trying to get into the music gig or the music industry or business, and the first thing they want to say is, "Oh, that album sucks. Oh, this guy sucks." I'm like, really? You're saying that sucks? Okay, do a song then. Let's see how far you definitely will achieve. Let's see if people will tune in and listen to that. They might say, "Oh, that's trash. That's trash. Oh, that sucks." Yeah, it's like the freak out of here. So, anywho, we'll continue on.
You do one song with Diplo and think you're the shit, yo? No one over 15 thinks that you're sick, bro. We think you're killing rap and you're killing yourself. So seek help, cause those pills will diminish your health. But shit, man, if you don't wanna be alive, I won't force you here. I'll even crush a couple Percocets for you. Roll up the 20 and let you OD. This a war on drugs, one less Xan on the streets, goddamn. Let this be a lesson to the younger cats. Show respect, know your place, have some fucking class. Y'all can go and make your weird fucking mumble rap, but if you dissin' legends, we won't tolerate your fucking trash. This some
Facts. Like, don't get me wrong. I go back and listen to interviews of the younger generation, what they feel about the old, like they call the old heads, the old rappers, and they might say, man, I'm like, wow, like they have no filter or no respect at all. It's like they grow up in an era where it's like all fun and games to them. Like they should pretty much understand something. Those MCs that we grew up back in the days, they had their own style, man. They didn't rap about a whole bunch of like drugs, even though some of them were doing that back then. But either way, what I know, I was even born in the late era. I was born like around the mid early eras right after Biggie's death, so I can't really say that, but I would say this, like you should go back and listen to their music. You can hear different flows, different switch ups, like the metaphors, the punchlines, like flow switch, man. Like and it's crazy in this day forward when you hear a lot of these new artists coming up and they still say, "Oh, this is," they just look at you the wrong way. I'm like, wow, that tells you right there they ain't got no respect at all. I know there's some younger ones that do respect them, but majority of them, yeah, they don't even respect them. Like, trust me, the mumble rap thing, I didn't like it when I first heard of it. It's like like what? And this is a hot. Like I'm like, wow. If that's the case, man, then I might as well just listen back to some old school hip hop. If that's the case, I can go back and listen to the late '90s and early 2000s if I wanted to. Like I said, don't get me wrong. There are some artists out here in this generation that can spit. You got Corday, got Coast Contra, the group. There's some other MCs that can spit too. That are young that got flows. Y'all can name them in the comments and tell me which ones that can spit. But yeah, but those of y'all who understand where Chris Webby's coming from, then hey, you should definitely know something. Like, listen to a lot of these young artists that are like younger than me saying how what they think about the legends of hip hop that were way before them. It's like you see how they are. You see how they are. Even little Uzi Vert said he ain't spinning on DJ Premier's beats because he said I don't want to spin on no old man beats. That tells you right there, ignorant. And and little Uzi Vert's is weird anyway. So yeah, that's what they. That's just so arrogant. It's like wow, they have no filter, no shudder. But look at them, man. They feel lost, faded. Like this is their lifestyle. Like this is what they want to promote now, and suck the brains and mentality of the other ones that are like in high school, middle school. I ain't gonna lie, man. There are some People are acting zesty nowadays. I found that stuff is like, what the? Oh man, what is this, man? This stuff is starting to really rub the wrong way. Like what? Ugh. But anywho, let me finish up. I know I babble on for too long. Let me finish up with this, okay?
Moment for the hip hop heads. A reminder to the world that hip hop's not dead. Yeah, I'm putting on for the real rappers tonight. And pop a lil Xan like I'm trying to nap on a flight. Raw thoughts. Sorry about that, Diego. You know, this is what I do. Know your fucking place. Bye now.
Raw thoughts number 3, y'all. Chris Webby. Like I said, I had to go back through on my phone and look at some stuff that I missed to it. So that's what I did. But other than that, hey, like he said, man, and 6 years back then, and now, any of them need to understand this mumble rap thing ain't even catching at all. And never them say that that album of that artist sucks or it's trash. Listen to their music. Go check out their music. You tell me if their music, their sound is trash. Let's face it, there are some young artists that I actually search and listen to, and oh man, I tell you, man, it's just sad. Like what? Like what are they even saying? And trust me, it's the same thing. The same thing. It's the same. Everything sounds the same. If you get what I'm saying. So other than that, hey, raw thoughts number 3, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoy this and stick around for more coming up shortly.